JK flip-flop. Invalid condition or forbidden condition in RS flip-flop when R and S both are at one level. So that means that time there is no fixed output condition in the RS flip-flop. Now in JK flip-flop, this invalid condition can be eliminated by using JK flip-flop. Now JK flip-flop can be made by using 3 input, 2 AND gates connected to the SR flip-flop or RS flip-flop. So here it is most important where the one terminal of the both A and B AND gates are connected together, which is connected to the clock signals. Now another terminal of A and B is used for the input J and K respectively. Now the output of QN output is given back to the one input of AND gate, and QN bar output is connected to the or is applied to the input one input to the another AND gate, that means B gates. Now the output of these A and B NAND gates are given to the RS or SR flip-flops, which is consist of cross-coupled NOR gate as shown in figure X and Y. Now let me see when J and K both are at 0 condition. So here I can write clock is equal to cross sign, because when J and K both are at 0 level, so there is no effect of whatever inputs available at this clock terminal. That means there is no effect on the flip-flops. So that's why we are writing cross. That means it is a don't care condition of clock signal given to the flip-flop. So it is most important. Now let me see, initially our flip-flop, it is in reset condition. That means Qn is equal to 0 and Qn bar is equal to 1. Now when J and K both are at 0 level or 0 input is applied to the J and K terminal, the AND gate A and B both are disabled and its output is 0. So now its output is 0, that means the input of SR gate is both are at 0 level, that means it is still remains in previous condition, that means still it is remains in reset condition. So it is most important. Here you can also verify that 1 plus 0 is 0, 1 and it's inverted 0. Now this 0 is available at here, 0 plus 0, 0 and 1. Now here you can also did 1 is also available here, but here J and K is 0. That means the output of this A and B both gates remains in 0 condition. Now let we consider initially our flip-flop in set condition. That means Qn is equal to 1 and Qn bar is equal to 0. And when we apply J and K both to the 0, that means similarly the AND gate A and B both are in disable condition or both are is disabled and its output is 0. So here you can see that 0 plus 0, 0, 1. 1 is available here, 1 plus 0, 1 and 0. And flip-flop still remains in set condition. So here we conclude that, or we can say that when JK is equal to 0, that time there is no change in the output of the flip-flop. That means our new output Qn plus 1 is equal to Qn. That means no changes. Now second case, when C clock is equal to 1 and J is equal to 0 and K is equal to 1. Initially we consider that our flip-flop in reset condition. So here you can say that you can see that the 0 this available is here, K is 1, C is also 1. But the one input is 0, that means here, sorry, 0. So this output is 0. Here it is 0. So 0 plus 1, 1, and qn plus is equal to 0. Now this 0 is available at here, 0 plus 0, 0 and 1, and 1 it is again it is available here. So 0 plus 1, 1, and it's 0. That means our flip-flops remain in reset condition. Now let me see initially our flip-flop in set condition. That means qn is equal to 1 and qn bar is equal to 0. And when we apply j is equal to 0 and k is equal to 1, the AND gate A is enabled and its output is 1 because all inputs are at one level. But here the B AND gate, another AND gate B has one 0 input, against output is all this qn 0, it is also 0. That means this gate is disabled and its output is 0. So here 0 plus 1, 1, 0, 0 plus 0, 1. Here against 1 is available. So here it is also 0, that means this 0. So 1 plus 0, 1, 0. And our flip-flop goes into reset condition. So here when clock is equal to 1 and j is equal to 0 and k is equal to 1, that time our flip-flop remains in reset condition. So if it is reset, then it is in remain in reset condition. But if it is set, then it is goes into reset condition, or it is moves from set condition to reset condition. Now third case, when c is equal to 1, j is equal to 1 and k is equal to 0, and initially our flip-flop is in reset condition. That means qn is equal to 0 and qn bar is equal to 1. So here the AND gate A is disabled because its one input is 0. So its output is always remains 0. So here it is 0. Now in this case the AND gate B is enabled because the all inputs, the all are inputs at one level. So it is enabled and its output is 1. So here 0 plus 1, 1, 0. So here 0, that means 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0. Now 0 is available here, 0 plus 0, 0 and 1. 1 again available here, 1 plus 1, 0. That means our flip-flops comes in steady state condition and it goes into set condition. Now initially we consider that our flip-flop is in set condition. That means qn is equal to 1 and qn bar is equal to 0. When we apply k is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1, the AND gate A is disabled and its output is 0 because the one input k is 0. That's why its output becomes 0. Here in this case it is also 0, 1, 1, 0 here. So because the output is feedback is 0, so it is 0. Now 0 plus 0, 0, 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 0, 0 plus 0, 0 and 1, and flip-flops remains in set condition. So here we can say that when c is equal to 1, j is equal to 1 and k is equal to 0, our flip-flops remains in set state when c is equal to 1, j is equal to 1 and k is equal to 1. Now initially our flip-flop in reset condition. That means qn is equal to 0 and qn bar is equal to 1. Now the AND gate A is disabled and its output is 0 because the feedback signal is 0. But the AND gate B is enabled because the both inputs, all inputs are at one level. So here 0 plus 1, 1 and 0. So here 0 is available, 0 plus 1, 1, 0. So here it is 0, that means it is disabled. This 0 is available at here, 0 plus 0, 1. And here 1 plus 0, 1, 0. Now flip-flop is in steady state condition, and our flip-flops goes into set condition or set state. Now in second case, our flip-flop, initially our flip-flop in set condition, that means Qn is equal to 1 and Qn bar is equal to 0. So the AND gate B is enabled or disabled, sorry, because the feedback input is 0 and its output, that means that's why its outputs is 0. But the input of the AND gate A all are at one level, that means it is enabled and its output is 1. So here 1 plus 0, 1, 0. Now this 0 is available here, so it is 0 here. 0 is also available here, 0 plus 0, 0, 1. 1 again here, 0 plus 1, 1, 0. So now our flip-flops becomes in steady state condition and this flip-flops moves in the reset condition. So here when the clock signal J and K all are at one level, our flip-flop is toggle. That means if it is in reset condition, initially in reset condition, after applying the input, it moves in set condition. And if it is set, then it is moves in reset condition.